Hi everyone. I think you all know me by now, but just in case, my name is Sharon Flannery and I'm your club president. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for supporting us through what's been a very challenging year for us all. I'm thrilled that we had a chance to play a full season, and I hope that you enjoyed being out on the park as much as we did. A sincere thank you to all of our team managers who've done an amazing job navigating constant messages and changes pre-season, post-season. It's been a very long year. So now we're starting to look towards 2021. I hope all of you have had an opportunity to submit a self-assessment form and to have spent some time with your coach discussing your performance at training and at games, your attitude, your areas of strength and weakness, and what your plans are for next season. If you haven't, then I'd ask that you contact your team coach immediately and make sure that you're part of that process. We're thrilled to offer you a spot in our SAP and Academy teams for 2021, and attached you'll find our offer letter. We'd ask that you read this letter in detail and ensure that you spend some time reviewing the requirements of the programme as it pertains to your personal circumstances. I'd like to remind everybody that our club has had the FQPL, SAP and NPL youth licence since season 2018, so essentially this is our third season in the programme. It should be noted that developing any new programme takes time, and whilst we have experienced our fair share of teething problems and a bit of a rollercoaster ride at times, we hope that you agree that we are starting to see some traction in our coaching, in our programme, and consequently our results. As you know, this year we began our Academy programme, an exact replica of the SAP programme for training, but with the caveat that the team plays in a Football Brisbane Komodo League. The idea for the Academy is to ensure that we develop more young players into a pathway that moves forward through NPL in our club. We recognise that there weren't as many games as we would have liked for the Academy teams this year. We did make efforts to create additional games, but unfortunately the impact of coronavirus meant that we weren't able to take part in any tournaments, and due to the field availability and the consequent clash of games, clubs weren't able to offer extra games this year. We have met with Football Queensland, and we have requested that our Academy teams are allowed to take part in the SAP League next year. But if this isn't possible, we'd like them to have the opportunity to take part in the FQ Carnival Series. Now, we're not able to confirm this at this stage, but we will continue to have these discussions with Football Queensland as we look to continue our development pathway for our Academy teams. Fees and inclusions remain the same as this season, although there is an opportunity for some savings on uniform items, and details of these can be found in your offer letter. We'll also issue a separate survey to our Academy team players, as we would like to get further feedback on the programme from our parents to see if we need to make some additional tweaks for next year. We're unable to announce fixtures until they've been confirmed by Football Queensland, but we'll endeavour to do so as soon as we can, so that you can prepare your season, which is expected to start around the end of February, early to mid-March time, but we haven't had confirmation of that as yet. Before you accept the position, I would ask that you contemplate your part in the success of our SAP and Academy programmes. This programme is the skills acquisition phase, and it's specifically designed to be trained over 3 nights. Many hours of planning goes into the programme by SAP head coach Jason, and also our football director Mark, and all of the individual coaches. All of their work is reviewed and approved and assessed by an assessment team from Football Queensland. We'd ask that you only accept this offer if you can commit to your team, your coach and your club. We do recognise that life throws curveballs every now and then, and we will be here to help you navigate these, but we do need your buy-in to attend every training session, work hard at every session, and put in your total effort in games. If you're as sick with the flu, please stay home. However, if you're signed off by a physio due to injury, we'd ask that you attend the training session so that you understand what the team is working on. We'd also ask that you attend training if you're feeling a bit sore, a bit tired, a bit can't be bothered, as you often find that once you get active and your blood starts flowing, you actually can put in a good training session. That said, if you have any concerns around overtraining, please raise these with your coach immediately so that an individual plan can be put into place until things are back to normal. Not attending training affects your performance on game day, and it also affects the team. We often find that half our teams are dedicated and passionate, and the other half maybe a little less committed, a little serious. Lack of attendance at training and not giving your all can lead to frustration for the coach and also for your teammates, and it can lead to a lower performance that you might have achieved on game day. Playing football at this level is not to be taken lightly, and we would ask that you consider this as you look to take up your position for next year. If you have any immediate concerns or questions, please feel free to ask your team coach or manager. If you want to stay with the club in a divisional team, please let us know and we'll endeavour to do that too. We would ask that you submit your acceptance and non-refundable deposit as soon as you can, but no later than the 6th of November. 2 further payments are required by the end of November and the end of December, and you'll hear more about uniform as we move along. We hope that you have had a good season. We hope that you've seen some development and some progress in our programmes this year, and we hope that you sign up for 2021. We look forward to seeing you again on the park, albeit we'd like to have a little break in the meantime. So take care, have a lovely Christmas, and we'll see you soon.